Boys side, a first-round game between Weslaco East and the black uniforms. The Wildcats taking on the Tigers of Mercedes. Will be in the orange uniforms with the black trim. Tigers going left to right. Wildcats going right to left, and the ball taken controlled by Weslaco East out of the gate. They'll work it outside. That's Caleb Escamilla with the ball in his hands. Escamilla looks on an entry pass inside. They're looking for Chris. I'll have to decipher some handwriting here to get this name. Inside jumper by the Tigers. That one won't go. Rebound taken down by Weslaco East. We are just underway here in this game. Running clock of 14 minutes. I'll get that clock adjusted. There's a layup that won't go by Weslaco East. Rebound secured by the Tigers. And the front court. Mercedes Tigers on the drive. Work it inside. Now outside. Open three on the way. That one won't go. Rebound saved, but right into the hands of East. Jaime Vasquez brings it into the front court. Vasquez off the dribble. Kicks it left wing. Now the ball deflected, and the Tigers will control it. Kick it outside for a three for the Mercedes Tigers. That one's short on the baseline. Rebound saved back inbounds, secured by Weslaco East. They'll throw it away on the breakaway. Scoreless game here in the first half. It's in San Benito here this year. The Coaches Association moving the games over here to the home of the Greyhounds. Eventual championship game of the girls will be taking place at 2 o'clock, and then the boys' championship game will follow. We'll be here for both of those. We just wanted to get a couple of early games in. It's our third game of the morning. We'll have a break, and then we'll come back for the championship games later on this afternoon. Tigers on the dribble in the paint. Left-hand layup won't go. Free throw opportunity coming up for Jordan Ovalle. They'll call that on the floor, so a non-shooting foul. Gives the ball to the Tigers and Mercedes. They'll work it in the corner for an open jumper. That's off the mark, no good. Rebound by the Weslaco East Wildcats. Still looking for our first points here in this first half. Wildcats on the offensive end. Daniel Flores Jr. with the ball. Gets it outside to Jaime Vasquez. Vasquez takes it through a double team, kicks it to the open man in the corner. Three ball, no good. Rebound, a stick back won't go either. Rebound by Ethan Gazine for the Mercedes Tigers. It's Tiger basketball out of bounds on the baseline. We're getting rosters handed to us in a handwritten fashion. My handwriting's terrible. But in some cases, it's a lot better than what I'm looking at. I'm not going to try to butcher any names, so if I don't call someone's name, that's just out of respect. I'm not going to try to make it up on the fly and try to decipher someone's hieroglyphics. At least they gave me a roster, which is, in these preseason tournament type things, sometimes some of the most difficult part of this broadcast is simply securing names and numbers, so the fans can be up to speed on who's on the floor. Still scoreless game. We've played 4 minutes. Tigers open three on the way. That one's short. Rebound by Weslaco East. Wildcats back on the attack. Vasquez off the dribble. Running one-hander, rolls it in. Vasquez puts 2 points on the board for Weslaco East. Back come the Tigers on the attack. Fadeaway jumper on the baseline. Rims out. A lot of times when these games go scoreless for long periods of time, one basket can open it up, and both teams seem to get in a flow. Off the dribble. That one goes again by Vasquez. Jaime Vasquez back-to-back buckets for the Weslaco East Wildcats, and they go up 4. First half action here, running clock, 14-minute halves, and a very short halftime break. Tigers with the basketball. Outside it goes. Ovallier gets it to teammate. Weslaco East takes it back over. In the corner, they'll go on an entry pass. Fadeaway jumper, that one goes. East has jumped out to a 6-point lead here in the first half. Rudy even wrote these numbers and names down, and he doesn't recognize the names. Three-pointer by the Tigers, that won't go. Rudy Zamaripa Jr. on the camera operations, getting his rookie debut on the basketball camera operations side. Tigers miss a putback. Rebound by Weslaco East. Wildcats on the fly, looking for numbers, get it inside, layup good. Tigers have opened up an 8-point lead here in this first half. Check that the Wildcats have. Tigers looking for their first points. That whistle blows and a foul called. Will be a hand check on Weslaco East. If you're just joining us, the RGV Coaches Basketball Association preseason tournament brought to you in part by Valley Baptist Physician Network and Heather Smith on the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine on P Street in Harlingen, Texas. One of the sponsors helping out with the Coaches Association. Want to give them a shout out for their assistance and all the coaches do in putting the basketball season together. No-look pass inside to a cutter. Missed layup result, and then a foul on the rebound. The bracket shows that the winner of this plays the winner of Harlingen South and Idea Weslaco. Timeout on the floor, Weslaco East and Mercedes. We'll try to get through some of these names right back after this.
Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Gosling.
Back here, a quick timeout and resulting a quick trip right back on the floor. Weslaco East with the basketball, working it outside. Jaime Vasquez on the dribble. Kicks it in the corner. They'll get it back outside to Vasquez. Head and shoulder fake, attacks off the dribble. That's stripped away and taken away by Josh Rodriguez of the Tigers Mercedes. Rodriguez in the open court. Lobs it on top. Caught there by, we're going to say that's David Klosner. Kick it in the corner for a three. That's good by Ovallier. Ovallier heats it up with a three ball. Cuts it to a three-point game. Wildcats back with the basketball in the front court. Working on the perimeter, staying outside to Daniel Flores Jr., who gets it back to Vasquez. Jaime Vasquez finds the open man. No shot that time by Escamilla. Gets it back outside to Vasquez. Vasquez looking for a screen on the top side. Uses that, gets it right wing on a curl. They'll get it back on into the hands of Vasquez. Takes it to the free throw line, kicks it out. This time the open three launched and missed by Escamilla. Ball goes out of bounds. Mercedes will get it. Down by 3 are the Tigers. Tigers run it into the open court. Launch a three. That one's off the mark. Rebound by Weslaco East, and here comes Vasquez into the front court. Swings it over to Escamilla. Attacks off the dribble. That's blocked and secured by Klosner of the Tigers of Mercedes. Gets in the hands of Ovallier. Kick it outside to Rodriguez. Three, good. Tie game as the Tigers get it done defensively and then drop in a 3. 8-8 ball game. Vasquez in the front court. For Weslaco East, launches a jumper, that's good. Back on top are the Weslaco East Wildcats. Mercedes Tigers back. This game went the first 4 minutes without anybody scoring. Suddenly we're heating up. There's an offensive board, an easy putback for Justin Klausner. Ties us up at 10 apiece. Wildcats at the thread the needle pass, no good. Rebound tipped up and in though by the Weslaco East Wildcats. They go up 2. Tiger basketball. Ovallier kicks it on the right wing off the attack. That shot will not go, but a free throw opportunity coming up for the Tigers. We'll have a break after this game for a couple of games, and we'll be back for the girls' championship game later on today. And eventually the boys' championship game right here on this court as well. Free throw in for the Mercedes Tigers. David Klausner at the line. Substitution in the game. Jacob Sauceda checks in for the Mercedes Tigers. Klausner, second free throw. Good. All tied at 12 apiece. Mercedes is yet to lead in this game. Wildcats of Weslaco East with the ball. It's going to be an illegal screen called on the Wildcats. Giving the ball back to the Mercedes Tigers. Now a chance for the Tigers to take the lead here in this game for a first time. They'll work it in the backcourt. Jordan Ovallier will bring it up. Check that, that's Klausner. That is Ovallier. Work it left wing to Sauceda. Off the dribble, this is Ethan. Ball back outside for a 3 for the Tigers. That's off the mark. Offensive rebound and a foul called. Justin Klausner will get to the line. Sunday action here on a preseason tournament of the Coaches Association, RGV Coaches Basketball Association, bringing you this coverage. Free throw missed by the Mercedes Tigers, and they still have yet to take a lead here in this game. Another chance here for Klausner, though, is no good. Offensive rebound by the Tigers. That's blocked. Rebound comes out to Weslaco East. Wildcats on the fly. Don't have numbers. Vasquez peels it back out to set it up. Stays with the dribble. Now lost it. Kicks it out. Off the dribble, this is Flores. Flores to Klausner. Or Vasquez, that is. Vasquez in the corner. Back out on top. Patient set this time for Weslaco East. That shot's blocked out of bounds by the Tigers. Final couple minutes playing out here in this first half. 3 by the East Wildcats, won't go. Rebound by the Tigers. Long outlet pass. They get it to Ovallier. Attacks, made it, got fouled, gets to the line. Mercedes Tigers on top for the first time in the game. Free throw opportunity now for Jordan Ovallier to try to complete the play. And that's good. Tigers up by 3. Been a long stretch of this game without anybody scoring. Weslaco East jumped out to a 6-0 lead. Tigers withstood that. Now currently leading by 3. Under a minute to go here in this first half. Pass intended for a cutter, never got through there. It'll be Tiger basketball out of bounds. Additional broadcast coming your way on Rio Sports Live. Tomorrow night we're in McAllen for 8-on-8 men's football. Tuesday, back to volleyball. Thursday, back to football. Just keep the pendulum swinging. And the games keep churning up here on Rio Sports Live. Off the dribbles, Ovallier through the paint. Got a foul called. That'll send him to the line. As we close out the first half. 15-12 your score at halftime. Mercedes Tigers on top of Weslaco East. We'll go and keep it right here as Ovalle hits the first free throw. Second one coming up is no good. That's your halftime score. Mercedes Tigers on top in this one. We'll be back with more after this.
New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
Cold War Moscow, 1983. You and your team of counterintelligence spies have been captured. The only thing between you and certain doom is a ticking time bomb. The newest thrilling escape game from Trapped RG. Mission Moscow.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. How about this 2015 Chevy Silverado 1500, a regular cab, custom wheels, bedliner, 21,000 miles, power everything, $25,900. Or how about this 2015 BMW 328i, fully loaded with an X-Drive, navigation, sunroof, leather interior, $18,999.
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Cano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002. Harlingen, Texas.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Back here as we get set, Rudy Zamaripa Jr. ran down and got some clarification on some names. It was his hieroglyphic scribbling I had to go through. He's blaming it on the coaches, but that's okay. We appreciate you joining us here as we are, I wish it was 40-minute running clock. It's not. It's a 14-minute running clock. And welcome to our broadcast as we start the second half between Mercedes and Weslaco East. Mercedes with the 4-point lead. Tee up a three, no good. Off the mark by Ovalle. Rebound by Weslaco East. And the Wildcats will bring it front side. They led early in this game. Actually, early in this game, we had no scoring for the first 4 minutes, and then it opened up. 3-point by the Wildcats off this mark by Flores. Rebound by the Tigers of Mercedes. Jordan Ovalle finds it inside. That's a missed layup. Missed by Jacob Sauceda, and here come the Wildcats back in the front court. Wildcats operating in the paint. Running one-hander, won't go. Rebound comes out long for Mercedes. They'll lose the ball out of bounds on the baseline. And it'll be Tiger basketball out of bounds. Coach Epperson was over there trying to see if he could switch some things around to keep the winners bracket games here on the main court. Otherwise, Rudy and I were going to take a break for a couple of losers bracket games. Rudy's like, that was my breakfast. There goes breakfast. We'll eat when we're done, I promise you, and we'll eat well. Free throw opportunity, Jordan Ovalle at the line for the Mercedes Tigers. Missed that. Next free throw coming up. Just got word the San Perlita-Hanna game will be played here on this court, so we're gonna switch our scoreboard up, and we'll have that game on for you as well. Tigers to inbound the ball, up by 4 here in this second half. Ovalle loses that off the dribble, secured by Weslaco East. Wildcats bring it into the open court. Vasquez hands it off to Flores. Tees up a three, top of the key, won't go. Offensive rebound, that's a block shot. Another offensive rebound, though, secured by Gianni Barrera. Nice shot inside, rolls off the mark. Barrera will get to the free throw line for Weslaco East. 4-point game here in the second half. Tigers or Mercedes on top. So our next game will be San Perlita taking on Hanna. That'll be a quarterfinal game on the winner's bracket. Should be a good game. I'll get Rudy's pick on that. We'll put him on the spot. Next free throw on the way is good. He'll say what I used to say about his teams. Will you tell me if they're going to hit their shots or not? If San Perlita's hitting their shots, he'll go with them. Shot won't go, off the mark by the Tigers. Long rebound comes out to the Wildcats. They'll bring it into the front court. Shot goes on the way, no good. Rebound by the Wildcats, tipped out of bounds. That'll be Mercedes basketball. They led at the halftime break. They lead here in the second half, although the lead's been trimmed down to 2 points. Tigers inbound the ball. In the backcourt to some full court pressure. They'll break that, get it ahead for the layup, and secure it. Press break that time for the Tigers. Resulting layup by Ethan Gauzen. There's a lot of contact on that shot in the paint. And a free throw opportunity for the Weslaco East Wildcats. Justin Cuevas. Cuevas at the line. Makes that. So a little bonus coverage coming your way, as we'll have that quarterfinal game coming up next. San Perlita taking on Hannah. Free throw's good. 18-16. Ball belongs to the Tigers outside Alvalier. That's going to be a travel call. Two-point game here. Weslaco East with a chance to tie or take the lead if they hit one from beyond the arc. Working on the baseline. That's too strong. Nice catch, though. That time keeping it in bounds by Giovanni Barrera. Outside it goes to Gianni Barrera. Top of the key for the Wildcats. Hesitating. This is Barrera off the dribble. That shot will go, but they call the foul first, or will they let that count? Kick it out for a three for the Wildcats for the lead. That won't go. A rebounding foul in the paint. Stops play. He's running clock. We're halfway through the second half right now. This one's anybody's game. The first two games we broadcast this morning were, in essence, rather easy victories for San Perlita and Port Isabel, both advancing into the quarterfinals. This one, you get the feeling it's coming down to the wire. 2-point lead for the Tigers. Wildcats will have the ball. RGV Coaches Basketball Association bringing you this preseason tournament here from San Benito. Girls start practice this week. Boys next week. So basketball season just around the corner. I was putting our broadcast schedule together on tournaments. There's a jump shot that goes in and ties the game for Weslaco East. Our tournament broadcast, I need play-by-play guys in a bad way for basketball. Missed shot by the Tigers leads to this breakaway layup, and the Wildcats go on top. Weslaco East at 20-18. Now the whistle blows as the ball is deflected out. Tiger ball in the backcourt. They'll see some pressure on the man-to-man side of things by the Wildcats. Tigers bring it across. This is Clower, David Clower, off the dribble. Hands it off to Ovalle, gets it back. Top of the key to Ovalle. Nice pass inside, layup, we're tied. On the assist, easy bucket that time by Justin Klausner. Wildcats back with the ball. Jumper on the baseline right side. That's off the mark by Denny Mendoza. Rebound, though, goes up and in. Wildcats back on top by 2. Tiger basketball in the backcourt. Clower has it poked away. That's going to be a backcourt violation. Clower is saying that that ball was touched by a defender. And a timeout called. Wildcats on top by 2. Second half continues after this on RioSportsLive.com.
El alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito, crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
After a timeout, it is Weslaco East with the ball and a 2-point lead as they take on the Mercedes Tigers. That shot won't go. The offensive rebound, though, leads to a 3. That one won't go. Rebound tipped around and secured by the Wildcats. They'll get another look this trip down the floor. Offensive board work producing right now for the Wildcats. Another 3. That one's off the mark. Rebound by the Tigers. And Mercedes with a chance to tie or take the lead if they go beyond the arc. Staying with the dribble is Ovalle. Ovalle, right-hand side, into traffic, gets bumped, missed the shot. We'll get to the free throw line for the Mercedes Tigers. Coming up next, San Perlita will take on Hannah. We'll have that broadcast for you. And we'll see if they move another game over here or if they keep the loser brackets games going. Tigers secure the first free throw. Jordan Ovalle will now go for the tie. At the small school level, in Mercedes' case, it's just almost impossible to have the basketball team intact here in these preseason games because of the fact that football season is going and generally they tap into the sports. Weslaco East, you may be seeing more of the regular players here because of the numbers game. Missed shot in a tie ball game. Here in the second half, Weslaco East with the ball. Staying outside on the perimeter against this defense. They'll probe it in the paint now. That's a wild shot that goes up. No good. Offensive rebound by the Wildcats. Secure it back outside. That shot off the mark. Another offensive rebound by the Wildcats of Weslaco East. That's Danny Mendoza working hard inside on the paint, on the boards. Jaime Vazquez checks back in the game for the Wildcats of Weslaco East. They'll get it in to Flores. Daniel Flores Jr. Hands it off to Mendoza. Skips it through the defense over there to Barrera. Barrera on a clear out on the left wing. Got a man in the air, got it to Flores. Flores takes it off the dribble and nearly poked away. Secured, though, by Weslaco East. They maintain control on the patient set. Here's an open 3. That one's off the mark. Offensive rebound by the Wildcats. Another offensive rebound by Danny Mendoza. 3 ball won't go. Tigers get the rebound and a foul called in the backcourt against the Wildcats of Weslaco East. Tiger basketball in the backcourt. Ovalle brings it front side. Right wing off the dribble to the baseline. Nothing there for Clower. Now the ball kicked out of bounds. That'll be a turnover against the Mercedes Tigers. Weslaco East with the ball. They'll bring it into the front court. Right side off the dribble is Vasquez. Took it all the way through the baseline, uncontested. That shot won't go, but a foul will be called. And a free throw opportunity coming up for Danny Mendoza of Weslaco East. First one good. Second one for Mendoza. That one won't go. A 1-point game. Tigers can't secure the rebound. Weslaco East will get the ball back. Now leading by 1 here in this second half. They'll work it out to Vasquez, in no hurry. They'll spread the floor. Weslaco East making the Tigers or Mercedes chase, protecting a 1-point lead. Clear out for Barrera. Takes it into a double team. Steps through, finds an open man for a 3. This would have hurt. Rebound by Barrera, and he gets fouled. And the Wildcats continue to go after the offensive boards with a vengeance here in this game. Wildcats inbound the ball. Under a minute to go. Tigers trying to chase the Wildcats. That ball's poked away, nearly stolen. It's in the backcourt, secured by Weslaco East. That's another near steal, tipped out of bounds. It'll be Weslaco East ball. They'll call a quick timeout. We'll be right back.